calling in.
No problem.
I would like to call to order the July 19th regular meeting for the Chagrin Falls Board of Education. Ashley, please take the roll.
Mrs. Rose?
Yes.
Mrs. Bendel?
Yes, here.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
And Dr. Schlepper?
Yes.
Catherine, I know you're on the phone, but you don't get to be here for those purposes.
I understand.
Okay.
And then please join me to face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'll move to approve all the minutes in agenda item 1.03, so June 2nd, June 7th, June 7th special board meeting, June 15th, June 28th special board meeting, and June 28th regular board meeting.
I wasn't here on the 7th.
For both?
For both.
Okay, let me restate that. I move to approve the minutes from June 2nd, June 15th, and 28th for the regular and special meetings as applies. Can I have a second? And any comments on those? Ashley, please take the roll.
Mrs. Rose?
Yes.
Mrs. Bendel?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller? Dr. Schlepper?
Yes.
And then I move to approve the regular and special meetings for June 7th. Can I have a second? Lauren seconds. Any comments, questions, corrections? Never any corrections because they're very well done. Ashley, please take the roll.
Mrs. Rose?
Yes.
Mrs. Bendel?
Abstain.
I'm sorry, I didn't do that. Mrs. Miller? Dr. Schlepper?
Yes.
All right, at this point, Lori, please.
Sure, I'd like to make a motion to enter into executive session in accordance with Ohio Revised Code 121.22 for the purpose of the consideration of employment and compensation of a public employee or official.
We have a second. Ashley, please take the roll.
Mrs. Rose?
Yes.
Mrs. Bendel?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller? Dr. Schlepper?
Yes.
And we will, no, we're gonna go.
Are you sure? Okay.
We will return and continue our meeting.
Okay, we're on.
All right. Okay, moving along, agenda item 3, public participation. Is there anyone here that would like to speak to the board tonight? No? Okay, we will move along then. I move to approve consent agenda items 4.02 through 4.06. Can I have a second?
I'll second.
Is there any discussion or questions? Is there administrative in nature? Okay, Ashley, please take the roll.
Actually, hold on, Jennifer, did you wanna?
Yeah, sorry, I was just pulling this up
So,
again.
4.06, we wanted in superintendent's recommendations, it accidentally got moved back to, consent, so she wants to
You
actually
wanna
speak
move
to
it?
it.
Okay.
Well, or just to let,
She can speak to it.
yeah,
sorry, as
just
long
to
as
let
she
you
speaks
know,
to it.
to make sure that we're all on the same page with what this one is. So we had conversations, I believe they started even back in April, about the girls' varsity softball field and moving it to the 712 campus from Gurney. And so those conversations had been going on for at least a couple months, and Chris Wolfter and his team had been working with Charlie Barch, and they are now at the point where they're getting proposals on what that design could be, which is pretty exciting. And if we get this agreement approved tonight, then we are actually looking at this plan to be able to be in place possibly to start in the fall, which means that the outfield could potentially even be seeded and ready to go for the season this year, which would be great for the girls. So that's what that plan is, and I know Chris had shared information with you, but I at least wanted to draw your attention to that one.
Where is it gonna go?
It's gonna go where the JV field is now, baseball.
And has Chris been keeping, I know he was Because I think the turnaround on this, the timeline is something that everybody should be very proud of. And I know that the issue is a long-standing issue, but I'm sure that the parents will be grateful that it's being
I
addressed
can
in a
touch
permanent
base
way.
with them. I know that we were in close communications until the end of school on the timeline of the process. So
Okay.
I'll make sure that he follows up once this is approved.
All right, great. Anyone else? Ashley, please take the roll.
Mrs. Gross?
Yes.
Mrs. Bendel?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes.
Dr. Schaefer?
Yes.
I move to approve superintendent's recommendations 5.02 through 5.17. Can I have a second?
I'll second.
Jennifer, would you like to walk us through these?
Sure. The first couple are kind of going to be a domino effect, just to walk you through. So the first one would be 5.02, and that's Mr. Janitovich. His official resignation came in, so we're going to accept that tonight. 503 then would be that we officially are going to hire Amanda Rossi as the high school high school principal. Sorry, I flipped too soon. 504 then we have to accept her resignation as assistant principal. And then 505 is to hire Jessica Ross as the new high school assistant principal. And those final interviews just occurred this afternoon, and there was a team of staff members that did the final rounds, and we had 2 wonderful finalists. There were 22 applicants for the position, which is wonderful this time of year to have that many applicants after July 10th. And the committee screened down to 5 that they did first rounds with, and then 2 finalists today. So Jessica is a member of our school community. She has a child in 3rd grade and a child in 4th grade. So we're super excited to have her as part of our team. So that's 505. 506 is the outdoor learning area. So this would just be the resolution to move forward with the construction of those pieces. 507 would be summer extended school year services, credit recovery. Then you have certified contracts that follow. Those are listed. I'm not going to go in great depth, I'll just keep going. Classified contracts would be 509. I hope to see these start slowing down a little bit because we've had a lot of hiring. I know, especially with certified personnel, I think we're down to some building subs. Could be some more positions you'll probably see on the 16th. And I think we're really close on our educational assistants, which were the primary area that we needed to hire. They're classified. I think that we're still remaining. Certified personnel, you'll see the additional hours, and those are listed. Most of that would be like for professional development or working on curriculum for the upcoming year, reviewing those kinds of things, and that's what you'll see under that. 511 would be classified personnel, additional hours. You'll also see in this section too, if you just look at that bottom one, that sometimes we just need to approve extra hours for some of our specialized student support aides. And so this is how we do that, is we pass resolutions so that we're able to have them support our students when it comes up and when it's needed. So we do kind of those general statements to support that those students, those employees can be supported, and we needed to do that for Heather there. We have a resignation for the purpose of retirement. If you remember Chris Deegan, we had talked about that I think in June.
Can I stop you real quick on that one,
Yeah.
just to give them a quick update? So the 2 individuals who accepted the early retirement incentive, their amounts and sick leave balances have been certified to the company. So they should be getting something this week that gives them their final information. And then we will set up the accounts with the 403B company that we have to do the deposits into. Will be invoiced, and then they'll receive their first payment in October. So, quick update on. Thank you, Jennifer, sorry.
No worries, I always appreciate the help. Classified personnel resignations, we have some specialized student support aides. The one thing that I'll share with you, that you might see a name come up that we approved and then a month later see that they resigned. Know that some of these positions, especially the specialized student support aides, are often certified teachers that sometimes don't have a secured position yet. So they'll take one of our supporting positions, but then they'll get a certified teaching position. So we're happy to see them take those roles. And so sometimes when you see one on one agenda get approved and on the next one they resign, those are the reasons that happens that way, just in case you're wondering. 514 would be community ed programming. 515 will be a long run, so you would just pull up that supplemental spreadsheet to be able to see the different supplemental contracts, both athletic and co-curricular. 516 is an FMLA leave, and 517, I can't believe it's almost here, but banking. Some things to approve that tells you that school is right around the corner.
For 5.06 with the outdoor learning area, do you know off the top of your head, just ask Chris, but if any of those were done? Like, it's mostly picnic tables and planters and boulders and stuff like that. Do you know if any of those were put in for like safety reasons and can use some of the grant money in a safety way? Do you know?
I do not know that.
Okay, because I feel like that was something we discussed kind of obliquely in capital planning, and I didn't know.
I can touch base with Chris on the softball question and on this one, and get back to you.
Okay. Anything else? Ashley, please take the roll.
Mrs. Gross.
Yes.
Mrs. Bendel.
Yes.
Mrs. Miller.
Yes.
Dr. Schlepper.
Yes.
I move to approve treasurer's recommendations 6.02 and 6.03. Ashley, would you like to walk us through this?
Sure. Two very routine items. 6.02 is equipment disposal. There's some from the high school, some from the middle school. 6.03 is a then and now certificate for DK Smith Legal Services for $12,000.
Any questions?
Can I get a second on that?
Second.
Thank you. I did wrong. Mrs. Gross.
Yes.
Mrs. Bendel.
Yes.
Mrs. Miller. Yes. Dr. Schlepper.
Yes.
Our next board meeting is Monday, August 14th at 3 p.m. I'm assuming it's in Sands. It is in Sands. And that's it. May I have a motion to adjourn? Or I can move to adjourn if we have a second. All right. Ashley, please take the roll.
Mrs. Gross.
Yes.
Mrs. Bendel.
Yes.
Mrs. Miller.
Yes.